Good Friday evening to you, everyone. How are you? It is good to see you, and it is good to be seen by you. Welcome to the show, everybody. I, of course, am the one and only Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear from an undisclosed location somewhere in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. And let me impose on you for a second here. If you haven't already done so, would you do me a favor and click the subscribe button? Now, you may have done that already. Maybe you're subscribed. Maybe you're one of those 10 or 20 people that's jumped on board here this week. And if you are, welcome. Welcome to Costco. I love you. But if you haven't and you do that, guys, it's totally free. It's YouTube doesn't want you to know it's free to subscribe to this channel. But anyway, regardless of that, thank you, Vinny. I'm rather fond of it. I got this as my Supplement One Greyhawk T-shirt that Mrs. the Dungeon Delver got me for. I think this was. I don't remember if this one was Christmas or birthday. I'm leaning towards Christmas for this one. I would have to ask her. And she's watching her stories right now, and I have stories to do with you guys. But anyway, so yeah, welcome everybody, and also do give the video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. I don't know why I went all shaky there for a second, but anyway, yes, do please and kindly give the video a thumbs up if you would. Recommend it to your friends. Tonight's show is brought to you by Crom, the Character Record Organization Manager. You know what it is. You know what it does. You know it is the premier tool for the creation, management, and curation of first edition AD&D characters. Apply every bonus and condition listed in the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Player's Handbook. Create your character one of any 5 ways. That's right, the 4 methods. And then manual entry, save them as HTML, save them as text, print them out. It's Windows 8, 8.1, 10, and 11. It may even run on 7 if you're an old holdout, which I don't blame you for being. So it is it is an absolutely fantastic little application. I quite like it, and I do recommend it. It is also brought to you by our own merch created by the beautiful Tracy Lesh. That's right. He's a beautiful man, and he did an absolutely beautiful job on our channel merch. Click that link below. Get a Delver's Dungeon logo on a t-shirt, on a pint glass, a hoodie, all kinds of stuff we've got. So absolutely check it out. Matthew Ludovico, good to see you. American Brad Kennedy gave it a shout on your last Iron Realm. Thank you. Thank you, ABC. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Mike said it did something for him and then cured it. That's great. I see, Vinny, I think of the NTOS's 2000 and Windows 7 were the best. Windows 2000 and Windows 7. XP was too much of an open sore for me. Like, people are like, oh, let's nostalgia game. I love XP. I just look at it and cringe inside by how open Microsoft let DirectX be on that thing. Russell Miller, will or does Crom have the ability to support Unearthed Arcana? I don't know. I don't know that it ever will, dude. That is an almost Crom-sized amount of stuff I would have to stack on top of Crom already. But we can discuss that at a later date. We have stuff to do tonight. Yes, we do. Crom can add 200 points to your SATs. I can neither confirm nor deny, but if you guys are getting that kind of performance out of Crom, that's absolutely fantastic. I will say, if Crom last for more than 4 hours, consult a physician and ask him if he'll run the game so you can play your character. Plans on adding Oriental Adventures? No, no. But anyway, so I owe you guys two apologies. One, for starting late. All my clocks are slow compared to the YouTube clock. I should have been watching that, not my oven, microwave, PC clock, and all that jazz. So that's a big no. I did not know what time it was. So I sincerely apologize. Theoden Rex says Gygax would shed a tear. No, Unearthed Arcana. But anyway, solar storm, exactly. I don't like solar storm effect. You know, that solar storm that's going to wipe out everything on the planet. To which I say, don't give the people running the simulation any ideas. Traveler rules for Logan's Run. I might use Star Frontiers for Logan's Run. I mean, literally just throw out everything Star Frontiers, but use the core rules for it. Anyway, so that is the first thing I apologize for. The second thing I apologize for, and this is a much bigger mistake. Right now on my YouTube channel, there is on my Discord server, there is an auction going on for a reproduction original Dungeons and Dragons set. There is an auction happening. I said yesterday, I did Canadian Ollie Man. That did happen. Scooter for Mike retired. But I did say that I was going to be auctioning off an OD&D set, and that auction is going on. But I also said I would start that auction at noon, and I thought I had. But then I realized that I'd left the auction channel locked. And locked not just for like 10 minutes, guys, for like hours. I was like, wow, I guess nobody's really bidding despite everybody saying they were going to bid, yada, yada, yada. So Crack Des Chevaliers, hello from Russia, control. Okay. Anyway, so our little auction didn't get going in time. So what I'm going to do, is I am going to extend the auction out. First of all, I did decide to run it through Sunday. It is going through Sunday. I was originally going to end it at noon on Sunday. However, because of my cock up, I am going to end it at 3:43 on Sunday afternoon. So 3:43 Sunday afternoon, the auction for the wood grain set will end. It is being bid on. I think it's currently at $211. If there's anyone out there watching who wishes to bid on it and you don't know how to do that, I will paste in the link to the channel. So so you can let me know that. But anyway, so I apologize for that. Will I sign it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have had requests to sign them before. So that's right. There is a reproduction of Chainmail. It is the 3 rule books for original D&D, the pull-out sheet, and a reproduction of Chainmail. So Yeah, I saw that there, American Brad Canada. I don't know exactly what's going on with that, but yeah. So anyway, let me catch you guys up with what happened during the last live stream, or the live last stream, as the case may be. Last week we we had a party, a TPB, total party botulism, happened. The party ate something on board the ship that they shouldn't have. And lots of people failed their saving throw versus poison. Ick, ack, uck. So only one character has survived. Only one. And they're not here yet. Scooter from Mike, who joined us for a single session, has had to scoot on elsewhere. Work has required his presence, and so he will not be returning, which is a shame because we had fun. But work takes precedence. Jason says, I tried to break bread. The bread broke me. Bad bit of meat. You know what? This must have been that Chinese pork fried rice MRE that almost got MRE Steve. Remember with the cramp saying, don't eat stuff off the sidewalk, no matter how good it looks. Yep. Oh, there you go. They did, American Brand Canada. They did. Oh, Mike's good people. Scooter for Mike is good people. I do recommend people subscribe to his channel. But it was just one of those things that just did not work out. So we are waiting just a few more minutes to see if we will have all of our players present tonight. All 4 of our players. Yes, I know that. Yeah. I see that now, rather. It is actually, who are we waiting on here? Hang on a second, guys. We are waiting on Dan. Hopefully Dan will be able to join us. New character eats gluten-free. So anyway, yes, hopefully Dan will join us here in a few minutes. And if he doesn't, we're going to go on and press ahead with the players that we have and see what they're going to do, because currently Pelter is all by her lonesome in the ruined spaceship. And what's going to happen there, huh? I don't know what you got going over there, Mike, but that's a little scary. Hopefully they've cleaned the green room since last week. I do too. But anyway, so we've got well, no, we don't, because today's Friday. We've got nothing. Monday, of course, we'll be back. We'll start all of this insanity over again on Monday. I'm looking forward to that. And then on what is it? On Tuesday, we'll be playing first edition AD&D. I'm going to do everything I can to get my co-DM Kyle back here with us. I'm looking forward to that. And that will be Wednesday. Thursday, we'll see if we have a guest on Thursday. I'll let you guys know in advance. And then Friday, we'll be right back here. Will we be playing first edition AD&D, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks? Who can say? Yes, you guys heard my wife's cat. The door is open. You can leave. You don't have to stay. Yes, you know about Kyle. You know about my co-DM from Down Under. He's the Australian Kyle. He's you, but Australian. Which that's just you, but he everything that ends with an O, he puts an AUR on. And yes, I have a cat. Cat has gotten on my lap. Conflict was a great time. Yeah, conflict was fun. Well, I guess I've got a cat. She's here now. He's me if my toilet flushes back. Yes, exactly. There was an apocalypse film. It was a short film filmed in Australia where basically a world-ending meteor had struck in the Atlantic Ocean. Use a cat in the thumbnail to get more views. I will do that. But a world-ending meteor had struck in the Atlantic Ocean. And so basically the shock waves are propagating around the globe. And the last place they're going to hit is Australia. So the world is effectively going to end in like 6 or 8 hours in Australia. There's like miles high waves of broken planet crust, water, magma, relatively slowly, moving around the planet. No, this is On the Beach is a good one. Neville Shute. I've read the book and I've seen both movies. No, this ends. This is like, things are breaking down rather rapidly socially in Australia, and it's about people trying to reconcile and families trying to get back together. Hello, Kabuki, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So I think what we're going to do then, rather than keep my players waiting, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to start. I will NPC the cleric. Adam's Wine is his name. It occurred to me after I gave him that very cool fantasy sounding name that you could read it as Adam Swine. And that's not what I meant at all. How many viewers tonight? We have 30 watching over on X, 35 watching here on YouTube. So that is 65 beautiful people who have joined us in the first 20 minutes alone, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put my headphones on and I'm going to welcome our group in, and we're going to start narrating this absolutely hilarious session. Let me open. There we go. Open up the module. And I know where Kanek is on the map, so let's go ahead and bring everybody in. This guy, you love him. He's one of our newer players to join us. He's playing the thief Felly. Everybody, welcome Jason. Welcome Jason back to the table. Jason, hello. How are you?
I'm doing all right. New thief. Who dis?
A new thief who dis. Loving the headset, man. That's a rocket.
Yeah, headset. Got the mic working. It's working, and the camera decided to work tonight. So
woohoo! All right, you are 5 by 5, my friend. Welcome to the show. And of course, also stepping up with a new character, we have a guy now. You can find him here on YouTube at Yang Anzal 4, where he talks about comics, media, pop culture, all kinds of fun stuff. Everybody, please welcome Yang as Grumbar, the Dwarven Fighter. Yang.
Evening.
I will put many dwarves in here for you to fight. That's okay. What I meant when I said Dwarven Fighter, right?
Works for me.
All right. And last and absolutely not least, one of the few characters to not go off the rails. So I guess you could say she didn't go helter pelter. Everybody, please welcome Kanik as Pelter, the magic user, aka the lone wanderer staggering around a dimly lit spaceship wreck on the world of Greyhawk. Hello.
Hello. Hello, peeps.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm
All
breathing.
righty.
That's good.
All right. So we'll pick it up from last week where, of course, Pelter was trying desperately to find a way out of this strange metal cave full of exotic and horrible creatures. Her comrades lost, having consumed savory but deadly food in one of the strange taverns on board or within this metal cave, having survived assault from the weird plant beings, only to suffer and die so horribly in front of you. So what is Pelter doing at this moment?
Pelter stops and starts casting a spell.
What spell is Pelter casting?
Dimension door.
Dimension door. Where are you dimension dooring to?
Outside of the entrance of this
Outside
ship
of the entrance
maze.
of this ship. Okay,
Yep.
so what level is Pelter, please?
11th.
11th level. So it is 3 inches per level on dimension door. So that is 33 inches or 330 feet. So let's see. Let me count. How can I trap you in limbo? Let me count the ways. All right. So you are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So let us see here. Make sure that the ship doesn't have deflector shields up and they don't just bounce you back in. That would be hilarious. I mean, that would be terrible. All right. No, there are no rules about stopping you doing that. So, you dimension door. I think just for funsies, we're going to do one thing real quick here. And, oh, I don't have my, we don't have the die roller up. Let's see. Let's go to the die roller, and I'm going to just do this. So, yes, okay, the die roller is working, and no, nothing comes stumbling over when you do that. Ka-chow. You have to blink hard. You're no longer breathing the cold, oily scent of the air in the strange metal cave. You are once again breathing the fresh, cool air of the mountains of the barrier peaks, and you are, I'll say you're closer to the metal cave entrance than you are to your encampment, but you're once again outside.
Okay.
Felly and Grumbar and Adam Wine, you all hear one of the lookouts cry out that that the mage has literally appeared outside of the cave. Zop. And they are pointing and jumping up and down and waving. So, Felly and Grumbar, what are you doing at this point?
Grumbar will head over.
All right. Following on your heels as you go, is Felly going that way also?
Yes, she is.
All right. So Adam Wine is going as well. He's holding his holy symbol very carefully. Be careful. We don't know if that is actually our comrade or a specter of them. So there you go. Now you had traveled with Felly, with Adam Wine, and with Grumbar. They were your allies who could rush in and save you should something untowards happen inside the metal cave. But you know, so here they are. What will you do?
I will share the unfortunate news with them and say, I am exhausted. I need to rest before we decide to go further.
What happened to everybody else?
Yes, tell us.
Well, there were a lot of these plant people that we battled, and we had found a food source, and it was poisonous. I was the only one that survived. As you can see, I collected their gear because I know they would want it to carry on and help the rest of the group.
I couldn't believe that cleric let you all die. He didn't even get rid of the poison or create some of your own food.
Yes,
Yeah,
most
don't know what
unusual.
happened there.
What a worthless git.
Now, good dwarf. Let us not speak ill of them. Perhaps they were compelled by some unknown power in the metal cave. And indeed, if you can take us to where their bodies are, I could at least attempt to raise one of them. If you're going to rest, I'll memorize a raise dead spell and neutralize poison, and we could at least recover one of our comrades, maybe more, before something untowards happens to their bodies. Do you have a map of the metal cave?
Unfortunately, I do not.
I can't believe that no one thought to map. Well, if we can find their bodies in good order, then perhaps a miracle can be performed. But let us.
Well, we can try, but the plant people seem to be meat eaters, so it might not be pretty when we get back.
Very well. Well, now we have two burdens. We must see to the potential. The mapper ate the collards. Actually, don't lie. The collards ate the mapper. Well, I don't want to DNPC you guys too hard, so he will just nod and accept whatever plans you have. So, what are you guys going to do in the interim?
Well, the first thing I do is yell back to somebody at camp. Told you the elf couldn't hack it. It's 5 silver you owe me.
One of the teamsters is like, fine, but this is like half a year's pay. You realize that, don't you, sir?
Hey, you thought it was a sure thing.
All right. So yeah, he pays Felly the 5 silver pieces. All right. So what is the party doing? Please let me know.
Well, I would like to go back to the camp, rest, and recover all my spells and heal up what little bit of damage I still have left.
Yeah, Grumbar will probably just, make a fire / keep watch.
Okay. Yeah, you have ample footmen and so on to make fires, have watch, and you can certainly sit up with them. Let me see. So 10th level cleric.
I sneak the 5 silver back in the guy's pocket. It's the principle of the thing more than the actual money.
Okay. Give me a pickpocket roll.
Okay, my pickpockets is 85.
85. Roll it.
44.
Easily done. He doesn't. He's sitting there, just drinking his mead, and you slide his pouch open, slide the smaller purse in, and then seal it back up. He doesn't even notice, and his 5 silver is restored. All right. Meanwhile, let's see. Our good cleric. This is for. This is to establish the spells that he will memorize. Now, if for those of you who may not be 100% familiar with first edition AD&D, magic users have a spell book that they have to study. Clerics can memorize whatever spells are to hand that their god will give them. So 44332 are his spells.
I'm going to ask him to heal me up the rest of the way before he rests.
All right. He hits you with a cure serious wounds, and you get back 17 hit points.
Pretty much my entire hit points at
There
that
you
point.
go.
So thank you.
There you go. All right. And in the interim, so here's what we're going to do. Hopefully Dan will join us and this will become relevant, but for our audience and for the other players' sake, what Adam Wine is going to take is he is going to take 3 Cure Light wounds and a Bless for first level. For second level, he is going to take Find Traps, Chant, Hold Person, and let's see, Slow Poison. For his 3 third level spells, he's going to go with Locate Object for a very specific reason. He is going to do Cure Disease. And let's see, Prayer. For his 4th level spells, he gets 3 of those. 2 Cure Serious Wounds and Neutralize Poison. And 44332 and his 2 fifth level spells are going to be Raise Dead. So he is memorizing Raise Dead twice. The spell's so nice, he'll cast it twice if he has to. All righty. So, you guys kick back, relax, and get some rest. And we have 42 people watching on X and 35 watching over on YouTube. Welcome. All right. 1 Cure Silly Wounds. Were you struck by a boxing glove mounted on a spring inside of a chest? Am I using Crom? I did use Crom to create these NPCs. Well, really to craft these NPCs because I used the pre-gens in the module as a basis. So yes, Crom was used. All right. Just for funsies, we're going to see if anything visits you in the night. One more. No, nothing attacks you during the night. You wake up the next morning feeling refreshed, feeling happy, and well, as happy as you can be. So, yonder lies the cave. What do?
Considering what happened to the last party, I stuff my pockets and any space that I have with extra rations because I'm not going to eat anything while I'm in there.
Why, whatever makes your character think that?
Yeah, if we have extra rations in the group, I'll grab some too.
I believe our young cleric here can create food and water. If we
that I can,
of
but I have not memorized any of those spells.
I'm sure we have enough rations for the day.
So, the weapons that I took from the group and that, before we go in, I'm going to say, these were their weapons. I don't know if there's going to be anything that is useful for our folks here that are going to re-enter.
Okay.
I do not remember what weapons people had.
Well, I know that there was a flaming sword and an axe for sure, and another sword.
Ooh.
And then I had the bag of holding.
Would the flaming sword help the rogue?
Probably not. Nothing says sneaking around like a big pillar of fire.
Yeah.
What kind of sword is the flaming sword?
It is a long sword.
Dang. Okay, no help for me.
Well, you might like the axe.
Yeah. What was the axe? Do you know?
The axe is an axe +2.
Okay, I got an axe +2. So
yes, you are built very much on that same dwarf character. So
yeah,
gotcha.
And then I will also let everyone know that the doors automatically open when you approach them. And most of the rooms had these vegetable people that are very unfriendly.
I noticed you neglected to tell people about the 3 opals we found.
Well, that's party loot, so we'll divide at the end.
Thank you very much, RRTNZ, for the $5 New Zealand, literally helping keep the lights on around here. Love this adventure. I had to simplify the card system, but wow, it was fun. Still have it on PDF. Lots of rope and spikes are a must for this one, but aren't they for all dungeon adventures? Thank you.
Pretty much.
For these super. All right, so and I was a little mistaken on the matter of spells, although his higher level does give the cleric the ability to or not, his higher wisdom gives him extra spells for first and second level, so he's taking 5 cure light wounds and an extra chant. He only gets one fifth level spell, and I think, well, no, at 9th level he does not have the wisdom yet to cast that 5th level spell. So right now Raise Dead is off the menu for the moment. Barring gaining a level while you guys are out here, and doing some self-training, he cannot raise dead. However, he does have extra cure light wound spells. So,
sorry, we just got a message in the Discord that Aaron had a +3 battle axe.
a +3 battle axe. Okay.
So I will take that in addition
Okay.
to my +2.
I'm all about it. That's just fine. So you have 2 axes. Okay. Was there any other armor, anything that might help your help Adam Wine out?
Would he be able to use a short bow?
No, Adam Wine is a cleric.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Felly.
No, got long sword, short sword, dagger. I think I'm good.
There is a +2 plate mail and +2 shield as well.
Okay. Adam Wine will take the +2 plate and +2 shield, which nominally plate and shield are armor class 2. So you subtract 2, that becomes 0. So now Adam Wine is armor class -2. Yes, all that stuff Adam Wine said about raising the dead. What he meant to say was maybe they can be raised, but it would be it would be good if they could bring their bodies out. So nothing came to disturb you in the night. You don the gear again with Adam Wine having prayed for as many of his spells as he can. Matthew Ludwig, strap the 2 together and it's a +2.5 great axe. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Although it would be hilarious to see them attempt axe chucks. Let me try this. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Slice. Thump, thump, thump. Hey, welcome to Mutilation. Good to see you.
If I had a monk, I would try that.
Actually, I think monks that can use a battle axe, but if you had a monk at the level to adventure in this module, you'd be like, weapons are for amateurs, and you'd be punching things for more damage than a +3 axe would hit for. All right, so you guys are ready to go. I think, anyway.
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Right the way.
So during the night, nothing appears to have changed at the cave. You do notice as you guys approach it, though, Pelter, that where you could not see the doors, now that you guys are the doors, I should say, were closed and you could not see daylight shining through when you came to that area. The next day, now the doors are open again. So, but of course, Grumbar and Felly and Adam Wine, they, they're unaware of this, of the doors opening and closing.
Okay, I'm gonna point out. Well, that's interesting, and I will mention that the doors have changed.
Interesting, but terrifying. Perhaps we should attempt to spike them open, if it's possible.
We can certainly try. Might not be a bad idea.
I can handle that. And he'll take 2 of his spikes and attempt to hammer him in.
Alrighty. You pound them into the slot in the alloy, and hopefully you think that will keep these strange doors open. So, to describe once again the entry vestibule to the caves for any who are unaware, it's this strange door that slides aside when you approach it. Now, there is a minor thing that I missed in describing the room, so I will endeavor to fix that. So there's the outer door that you just walked through. There's an inner double door set, and immediately to the left and right, there are narrower doors, and they have slots with violet colored lights around the slots. And above each of those, an amber light is lit. So basically, as you're looking forward, there's the double doors, and immediately on the inner walls on either side, there is a door with a violet slot and an amber light above it.
So I say I have a card that might give us access, but this is not where we went directly. We went through the double doors. So if we're just looking for their bodies first, we need to go straight ahead.
But the cleric said he can't raise them anymore.
Well, I still think at the very least we should note where their bodies are and try not to leave them in this terrible place. I will listen to your counsel, good dwarf. I am not leading this expedition. That is more martial people than I am here simply to clean and sanctify. If this is an unholy place, then I will act.
What say you, witch?
Well, I suppose since we're here, let's see if the card works. So I will take the card and let's see. Even we take the right side, odd we take the left. So we're taking the left.
All right. So you step to the left. What card are you using?
I know we have a couple of them, don't we? I'm going to use the last one that we had that seemed to have the most access.
That doesn't mean anything.
I think they were all identical.
Were they? Okay.
I
Well,
think
then
so.
I will just.
They were all like flat black cards.
Yes, they're all
Okay.
jet black.
Okay. Well, I'll take the first one and try it.
Okay. You slide the jet black card in. It fits perfectly. It slides in about half of its length. There's kind of a musical buzzing. The amber light flashes and the card slides back out into your hand.
Okay.
The door does not open.
Okay. So I will try the next card.
Same thing.
Okay. How many cards do we have? Just two, or do we have a third one?
I think we had 3.
You had 3.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they're all jet black, and they all produce the same effect on this door.
Okay. Oh, so okay. So let's try the other door then.
Same thing.
Okay. So
I will
the
say,
cards we
as you
have
guys
do not
like
access these.
pass back and forth in front of the double doors leading south, because these doors open to the east and west. As you guys pass those, they slide open. And for Grumbar and for Felly, and of course for Adam Wine, this they're like, huh. Or at least Adam Wine is shocked when these doors move of their own accord. Some spirit guards the way. He's holding his holy symbol.
Just a quick question. Apparently, dwarves have a detect sliding / shifting wall ability. Would these doors count as a sliding, shifting wall?
That's a good question. The mechanism by which they do this is so unusual that you would have to observe many working and perhaps the inner mechanism of how it works before you could say for sure how these walls slide and shift. But they also all seem to be of a type, so it's not like they're hidden. But you're not going to be able to tell just by looking at one, that one's going to open, that one's not going to open.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should continue on to where the party ended up, I guess. See if we can do any better.
All right. So you enter into the larger inner vestibule, the doors sliding out of your way. This chamber, once again, is 60 feet square. There is a 20-foot diameter shaft of some kind directly in the middle of the room. There are 20-foot wide passages leading east, west, and south out of this chamber in the middle of each wall.
What was this? I'm looking at Pelter and pointing at the circle column thing.
It seems to have a floating disc on it, but after one of the first party went through it, the rest of us went around it because we didn't trust it.
All right, so let me describe what you see with the lift. Well, let me ask you that. Do you need description again for your character's purpose?
No, I was just saying that as character because I remember it from last time.
Okay. Alrighty.
Of course, our new listeners may not know, but
True.
Basically what this is a tube that is open on either side of it. The characters can feel almost a levitating force inside the tube, and there are bars on either side that when they grasp, they move upwards. You're not sure what all that's about. So, and the floor of the tube is shaped like a great metal iris that is closed. It is maddeningly precise, this iris. So, what to do, adventurers?
I ask. I saw somebody type in Pringles in the chat, and I almost called like Pelter Pringle.
Nice.
So if Magic Pringles can, Gamesburger says yes.
Yeah. Oh, I want snacks. I ask her, like, we
went straight ahead.
Before, lead the way.
Well, I don't really lead. I'm not very strong. I'm stronger from the back.
Okay.
I'll take the lead, Lassie. But you got to tell us where to go.
Well, if we're looking for the bodies, I do remember we are straight ahead.
All right, then.
Anything I should watch out for?
As we come to doorways, again, they automatically open for the most part. And each room seems to have, or at one point, we did clear some of the rooms, the vegetable people.
Ah.
And they tend to immediately attack. So the door opens, don't be surprised.
Good to know.
And if they do get overwhelming, I will ask everybody to kind of shift to the side so that I can cast a few spells to try to take out larger groups of these.
Okay. So with that description, as we go down the hallway, I try to stay as dead center as possible to not aggravate any of the doors.
All right. The cleric goes behind you. He is forever nervously making holy symbols at things as you pass them. Basically throwing up, throwing up like symbols of his god. You pass like a tangle of wires hanging from the ceiling with a speaker grill on it, and he's like, as you move past it. All right, so you're going south. New characters, you recognize that there is there's actually something that you do recognize. There's a stone on your right. It looks like a stone wall has been built to the right.
Yeah, that was me. We had to block a couple of doorways here. So there are tribes of these things that are there behind the doors, but I had to button them up there.
Nice work.
Impressive.
All right, so you come to an intersection. On the right, there is a chopped down stand of man-tall fungus. The hallway that extends in that direction is completely dark, except for the illumination that you cast down it. On the left, you can see there is and again, the hallway, the north-south hallway that you're in is 20 feet wide. So on the left-hand side, you can see immediately down that hallway on the right, there is what appears to be a door or a doorway. And further along the hallway, perhaps other doorways to both the north and the south.
Does anybody have a light source up while he's describing this? Because if not, I'll go ahead and light a torch.
All right. Anyone who has a magic sword out will be generating light, or a magic dagger, but I don't think anyone has one right now.
Nope.
Nope. Having not memorized light as a spell, unfortunately, Adam Wine can do no good. However, Adam Wine, let's see, nope. Adam Wine will likewise light a torch. So okay. There's a couple of light sources in the party, and you can see southward.
And I do have a lantern too, so.
And you can see along the eastern hallway directly across from you on your left, you can see the eastern hallway. So what y'all doing?
Which way, Pelter?
The east, where you see that mess. That was our doing. So if we head that way.
There's no mess to the east, but the party goes east.
I thought you described that there was a pile of shredded.
That's to the west.
Sorry.
To the west.
Okay, sorry. The west then. That's what I meant. We want to go to the shredded.
Is this what they ate that killed them?
No. These are the remains of the
Shriekers.
people. Oh, the shriekers. Okay.
Yeah.
Some
There's
of what we encountered.
Yeah, I mean there are some dead uh humanoid shaped vegetable like creatures strewn here and there, but getting to that point was mostly through the broken off shrieker stalks and whatnot. But now that you are moving down the hallway to the east, which is fully illuminated, again, it's dark. So you begin to move westward down the hall. You go about 30 feet, and there's a 10-foot wide hallway that leads north. Your torches illuminate the way there, and there is a closed door at the end of the hallway. It's about 50 feet to the north, and the hallway does continue on to the west.
Okay. And looking at the doorway, is there anything in front of it, or is there a light or a card slot?
The doorway to the north?
Yes.
No, there's no card slot or light. There are openings on the right-hand side of the hallway. They are green lights next to each door on the right-hand side of the hall. And the door at the end of the hall has a green light on it too. The hall, the left-hand side is just bare metal. So 3 openings on the right and a doorway to the north. There are 3 doorways on the right and a doorway to the north.
Okay. This looks vaguely familiar, but I can't tell for sure because everything kind of looks alike in here.
Well, this would be confusing. Do you remember going through any of these doors before?
Yeah, there's a plenty of blackened vegapygmy bodies scattered around here, hacked up, chopped up. Yeah, somebody made a good amount of coleslaw here.
We obviously came this way.
Well, you think so? Yeah. I mean, it was just yesterday. You remember being here.
So let's just look in each door as we go. That's what we started doing.
All right, then.
So that's where most of these came from.
Okay.
Then let's check the first door that we come across.
All right. First door on the right. It slides open out of the way very easily. And let's see. I'll have a quick look here and tell you guys what you see. There are no veg pygmies in this, by the way. All right, so there's nothing really of note. There is, let's see. You know what? Let me double check something. So I don't want to misspeak. All right. So searching around in this room, I think I went past where I need. Pardon me. Is that the right? No, I'm on the wrong page. My apologies, everyone.
I blame the cat.
Yeah, I'll blame her too. She's not here to see the abuse we're heaping on her. So okay. So all right. Searching around the room, you find a plaque similar to the jet black ones you found already. It is orange in color. You also find a violet colored one. And let's see, because this is fun. All right, give me just a moment and I will tell you the other thing that you find. Got to give you the correct description of it. $53. Okay. All right. So as you're poking around, you see, hopefully this will, the Windows will behave itself. Let's see, you're gonna let me do this? All right. You find this doodad right here, kind of tossed in a corner. And I'm really hoping that this will let me, do that. That's not what I wanted, but we're going to have to go with it. See this doodad right here? You find that lying on the floor of this room. Ignore the doodad to the right. You find this doodad over to the left. It is very unusual looking. It is a connection of sliding rods and strange cables and flexible parts. And there's what appears to be a glass panel inside a metal frame. So that's what you find. Does anyone wish to pick it up and examine it? And try and see what this object is?
Grumbar will look over at Pelter and say, "Did you see this before?"
No, I didn't. So I'll go check it out.
I'm waiting for the clerk to wave a holy symbol at it.
He's just had one like pointing straight at it, like from the get-go. He's like, it looks like an evil pauldron, a pauldron of evil. All right, so the dwarf is going to pick it up and give it a go. All right. So let's have a look-see.
The dwarf is? Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Pelter
was.
Yeah, I thought I was too.
Okay, I'm sorry, Pelter. All right, yes, Pelter. Okay.
Magic user's looking at it.
Okay, so this all right, you have the faintest idea what to do with this to try and determine its use. Go ahead and roll a d10, please.
Okay. A 9.
A 9. Okay. All right. Let's see this. All right. The whole thing thrums. Oh, Agile Monk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for gifting it. The whole thing kind of thrums for a moment, gets warm, and a puddle of some strange stinking metal forms on the floor between your feet, but you don't know if it was the doodad. So do you want to try it again?
I will try it away from us. Pointing it away from
Okay.
us.
All right.
I
Pointing it
will
away from you.
stand far behind Pelter.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d10, please.
Okay.
A
A 4.
4. Okay. You realize that this actually the priest may have been right. So you think, well, maybe I do wear it like a pauldron. Armor's not your usual thing, but you put it, you slip your arm through it, and it kind of gently tightens. No tighter than like a bootlace around your arm, and the mirror, the black mirror, sort of folds up and perches like a bird on your shoulder. Give me another d10 roll.
Okay. Another 4.
A 4. Okay. More parts of it unfold, and it becomes clear that that handle that you just held it by first, and then you made part of the floor melt. You can hold it. So you've got this thing sitting on your shoulder and a handle that is somehow attached to it. When you move it around, the mirror seems to follow suit. Give me another d10 roll, please.
Okay. And an 8.
And 8. Okay. There is a high-pitched whine, and there is perhaps a 2-inch deep, 3-inch diameter hole appears in the nearby wall that kind of sparks and arcs a little bit, but nothing else changes.
Okay. I feel like I'm on a Gamma World chart here.
Really? You think so? Okay.
I think so.
All right. Give me let's see. Give me another roll.
Okay. Again, facing away from everybody, a 9.
A 9. Let's see. So there. Okay. You think perhaps maybe if you kind of if you, because right at the pauldron there's a series of brightly colored scales. One's blue, one's red, and one is green. And you think maybe if you lift up those scales, there's something. So you put your fingers under there, and there's a loud snap, and this thing starts to spark and smoke a little bit. And then it just kind of collapses and goes limp on your shoulder. It doesn't move.
Okay.
It doesn't move. It doesn't make any sounds. It's just kind of hanging there, not doing anything anymore.
Okay. I'll like tap on it again lightly, see if that
Doesn't
revives it.
doesn't do
Okay.
anything. It's just a very heavy lump of inert metal now hanging on your shoulder.
Okay. I will take it off carefully and put it in the bag.
Okay.
The bag of holding.
Oh, by the way, Matthew, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Okay, so you dump this thing in the bag.
Yep.
Was there anything else? Sadly, not a torque grenade. We could then be talking about making up a third batch of characters for this module. Actually, I don't think Gary was cruel enough to put torque grenades in this. What's everybody else been doing while she's been doing that?
Examining other parts of the room.
Grumbar has just had his axe at the ready in case he needed to chop her arm off or something.
Chop
Okay.
my arm off. Yay.
Well, if the device is attacking you and it's going to kill you,
That's what friends are for.
he's technically a
Alrighty.
coworker.
True.
And one last. So that's and finally, the cleric is nosing around in the room. Did not mean to roll 2 dice there. All right, so Jason, Felly has been keeping her eyes peeled. There is high up near the ceiling, there is a metal grill. And you notice there are objects behind. There are 2 objects behind it. You're not sure what they are. That is a cat walking across the she is bounded to you can leave. The door is open. I'm not keeping you in here against your will.
The internet loves cats.
Yes.
Mine does the same thing when I'm jamming.
There you go.
I'm gonna like nudge the nearest character to me and like point up at the vent. And then I'm gonna attempt to climb, see if I can take a closer look at it.
Okay, give me a climb walls check.
Let's see. That's my climb walls.
Look at this cat. She's taking over my show. She paused when I said that. She just what?
Well, yes, I am. Climb is 99.
All right, roll it just for hilarity purpose. Remember, you only had to roll a 3 or a 4 to not die of poison last week.
Yeah, I know. Is there any modifiers because it's like smooth metal and not the typical rock, or?
I mean, it's like 9 feet up, but yeah, now that you bring it up, there are modifiers.
Okay.
Yes. Attention, YouTube algorithm. There is a cat here. Look at the cat. Look at the cat, YouTube.
26.
26. No problem. You find some seams and you shimmy up the wall. There's a grill before you, and what is behind the grill? I said there were 2 objects, so we're going to roll this. Now she's behind the DM screen. I am a dungeon master. She is, and again, Lexi, I'm not keeping you here against your will.
See, this is why Tabaxi's a bad idea.
Okay. So you see now there are actually 2. Well, there's 3 items. There's 2 items about the size of your fist, and then there's another one of those strange pauldrons.
Huh. See if I can wedge the grate off.
Yeah, just give me an open doors, normal open doors, not bend bars, lift gates required.
Okay, and I keep my face away from the gates, seeing what the other pauldron did.
Okay.
Okay, open doors.
Yeah, it's on a D6.
Yep. Okay, it's a 1 or a 2. 6.
Yeah, you're wiggling your knife around in there. What is Pelter doing now that you have tucked that away and the thief has climbed up the wall and is trying to pry something off of it?
I'm just watching.
All right, and Yang, how about the dwarf? What is the dwarf doing?
He has one eye on the thief, and then he's got one eye on the door just to make sure, nothing's coming in.
Kabuki asked what happened with a cat. That is Lexi, and she is currently just out of camera angle, giving herself a bath on the edge of the table. So furiously, it's actually making the camera shake a little bit. I apologize to anyone doing that. So give me another open doors check, please, Jason.
Okay.
And we'll see if anything heard that.
Ah, 6 again. You want to roll low this time, dude? Come on.
I mean, you can keep trying it.
Yeah, I will keep attempting.
You've got a 30% chance.
Getting closer.
Getting closer. All right. Give me a climb roll. You're kind of hanging out. Just want to make sure nothing untoward happens. Yeah, you're fine.
It's either a 12 or a
It was a
21.
30, but you're still fine.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to get that final pull off and just like fall off the wall.
All right, go ahead and give me an open. Does a laser gun play like a wand or a missile weapon? PD Pete asks.
5.
Yeah. No luck at all. PD Pete, I think the damage, if I'm not incorrect, the damage done is saved versus wands. But I think there is a save versus wands on that, Pete. Cat is there and is an auditor, ensuring fair gaming. Anyway, as you guys are nosing around, you hear hooting and clapping and so on behind you.
So I bring the wand out and I say, we've got company. These are the vegetable people I was telling you about.
All right, I will try this later.
Okay, you are not surprised by this. They round the corner. There's a lot of them. There's let's see. Yeah, they're kind of all crowding in and they're looking at they look down and they begin to hoot and clap on their chests and that sort of thing. And they are taking out weapons. They seem very hostile and ready to battle you. So let's go ahead and get order of abilities here. What is laser will entertain the cat? I have a laser pointer around here and the cats don't give a damn about it. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. My youngest daughter's cat is laser intrigued, and I did give her a powerful laser pointer.
Yeah, I tried taping a laser pointer to a record player one time and almost like gave my cat whiplash. I'm not doing that again.
All right. So, Jason, what is Felly doing?
Felly is doing the typical thief thing of hiding behind the doorway with a blade out, getting ready to stab something in the back. Typical thief tactic.
Pelter, you're going to use your Wand of Frost?
Yes.
Wand of Frost. That's Emma Frost's sister. Okay, how about Grumbar? What is Grumbar going to do?
I assume she can shoot that wand over my head.
You're a dwarf, so yes.
Okay. Then he will. I mean, if one comes close enough, he will try to chop it to bits.
Okay. Standing far enough to your left that he's not going to catch Wanda Frost in the shoulder, then mace out, shield up is how Adam Wine will combat. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, and we will start with Jason. Initiative, please.
All right.
I got a 3.
Okay. Oh, sure. Now I get the 1.
There you go. All right. So here we go. They're small enough that it's going to be 2 on Grumbar, 2 on Adam Wine. So here we go. 1, 2 on Grumbar and 1, 2 on Adam Wine. And they are what is Grumbar's armor class, please?
-2.
-2. So I don't think any of those is going to hit. Counterattacks, I will swing 14. Cleric 9. These things, gotta remember what the armor class of a veg pygmy is. They're actually in Monster Manual 2. Did you know that the veg pygmy is listed in Monster Manual 2? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. They are armor class 4 regardless. So that was a hit from the good cleric. And Grumbar, go ahead. 19.
Oh.
That is absolutely a hit. Roll your damage.
Yes, my damage is okay. 1d8. So it's a +3 axe, and his strength is 18/07, which I believe gives him another +3.
That is correct. So you did 7 plus 3 is 10. Yeah, you chop him deeply. Go ahead and hit them with the Ray of Frost.
Okay. And
Are you Ice Storm or Ray of Frost?
Yeah, I'm gonna Ice Storm. That works well.
Hang on a second before you drop that Ice Storm. The corridor that they're out in is 10 feet deep. You are casting something that takes up a lot of volume. I'm just letting you know that.
Oh,
you can Ray of Frost to them.
Yeah, I'll Ray of Frost then.
All right.
I didn't ask how big the room is.
I said I cast.
I cast Fireball. Now we'll do the cone.
All right. So Cone of Cold. So making sure that you do not catch the good dwarf in the Cone of Cold.
Yep.
You should live so long to freeze him. Sorry, that was Cohen of Cold. So that is going to do 1d4 plus 1 for experience of the magic user. This is a wand. So that is actually going to be 10d4 plus 10. So roll 10d4 plus 10, and we'll see if it matters when I go to save.
Oh, jeez.
32, 42.
No, that's 32 with the plus 10.
Oh, 32 with a plus 10. Okay.
Yeah, I added the 10 adjustment in right away.
And I just got to say, Gonzalo, that would have been a hell of a cover, wouldn't it? All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all right. I see 1, 2, 3 saved for half. The rest did not. So all but 3 of them, all but 3 of them now look like when it's Thanksgiving morning and you've got to get a block of spinach to make the dip because the guests are going to be there at noon and there's only one left in the back of the freezer section of the Publix. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what all but 3 of them look like. More come pouring in, clamoring over the bodies. I'm guessing everybody's going to continue to melee. And by the way, Felly, if Felly wants to use his time before they start rushing in to try and hide in shadows and get out into the hall, you may do that.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. So you can get some backstabulation going. Meanwhile, Pelter.
Oh, that's pretty high.
No. Don't worry about that yet. We're just doing decorations. Declarations. So what is Pelter going to do in the new round?
So more have joined in.
More are starting to join in. They haven't gotten there yet.
As long as everybody stays out of the way, I'll try another cone of cold.
All right.
So does everybody seem to be staying out of the way at this point, or?
Well, we'll find out. All right. How about Grumbar? Grumbar, this is a 2-attack round for Grumbar.
Well, I guess it, so in 1E, can he sort of delay his action past until Pelter goes?
Are you asking if you can wait until Pelter goes to do something?
Like, yeah, can he go after her in the round? I'm not quite sure where he would fit in.
I mean, it's melee. It's a two melee round for your character. So,
okay. Well, all right. Well, he will attack whatever comes his way.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. And Yang, it is your turn. Initiative, please. I got a 5. Party got a 3. So yeah, they all push their way in. Jason, this is before Felly can start moving out in the hall.
Okay.
They all kind of rush in. And on that note, Pelter, no, you do not see any of your allies in the way. There are 3 of them that can still fight. So this is going to be at Adam Wine. 15. I said he's armor class -2. I said he's armor class -2, boy. So let's see. I don't know that's nope, that just clangs off of his shield. And here's a couple for Grumbar. The 19, Grumbar's -2 or -4?
I believe it's -2.
All right, that will actually hit you, and that is going to do 5 points of damage. Grumbar, he strikes you with an axe-like weapon made of a strange material that actually you've got blood spurting out. It hurts. All right, so that's their 3 attacks. The rest spent this round moving in. So let's Cone of Cold them. Go ahead and roll your Cone of Cold and expend a charge.
Yep. So that was 4d10 plus 10, if I remember.
Yes.
Okay, and then plus 10. There we go.
All right, so 36 for 3 of them. It's not going to matter if they save. So let's see. That would have, I said that was 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then that would have been 9. So 9 more would have moved in. All right, so 3 of them I shouldn't bother saving on. So I have 9 saving throws to check here. digital confetti. And fortunately, you can check these values without having to check the dice. Only 2 possible saves. Only 2 may have possibly saved. One of them saved. The rest of them, how much damage was that? 36?
Yes.
Yeah, that was 36. So, yeah, one of them saves. And there's a few more left, but you're not sure what they're about to do. But I do know what Grumbar is about to do. So do that thing, Grumbar.
Alrighty.
Um, 19 and 11. And Grumbar is level 9, right?
He is level 8.
Level 8. Okay.
So also because of his strength, he should get +1 to hitting, and he's got the +3 axe, so I believe that should be +4. So
Both
it
of-
should be 15 then.
Yes, both of those attacks hit.
All right.
And we've got 55 lovely people watching over on X, 47 on YouTube. I really appreciate that, guys. So that is 14 and 9, I believe, on your damage there.
Yes, I think so.
And yeah, he had taken a lot of damage from the cone of cold. So yeah, you hack him down.
Wait, sorry. I think it should be +6 to each of those for each strike, because +3 for the strength and then plus another 3 for the axe.
Right, 14 and 9. So it's just a total of 23 points of damage. So anyway, that one's dead. It's dead.
All right.
He is no more, and there are, all right, so let's see, that was 12, and that was 9. So 9 would have come in. So it's 1. And I said there were 8. All right, so there are a handful left. And they have seen what is happening. Okay, I know what they're doing in the next round. Let's go ahead and get declarations. There is plenty of room in this round if you want to try and dash out there.
Yeah.
And all right, so you want to try and move now in the shadows to get where you can shank one of these things in the back. It's 1 melee round for Grumbar. I did say that that your cleric was casting a prayer, so that spell is now in effect, and he will strike one with his footman's mace. What is Pelter going to do? There are only 7 of these things left now.
Okay. Pelter is going to step back out of the way, and let the group engage with these 7.
Alrighty. Okay, let's go ahead and roll initiative, and it is your turn now, Kennick. I got a 3. Party gets a 5. Jason, go ahead and give me a well, actually, I will do this because you will not know if you are hidden in the shadows.
Yeah. I just noticed my equipment. I have Robe of Blending. Does that affect that at all?
A robe of blending. Jason MD 2000, I am not trying to rob you. I'm trying to kill your character. Let's see. Robe of blending. Will it blend? There's a callback. All right. It enables you to appear to be part of a rock wall, a plant, a creature of another sort, whatever is appropriate. The coloration, form, and even odor are produced by the robe, although it will not make the wearer appear to be more than twice or 1/2 normal height, nor does it empower language, noise. Basically, it disguises you as whatever you want.
Like a metal wall.
All right, you want to disguise yourself as a metal wall.
Yep.
All right, you go Terminator 1000 on everybody.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, well, these don't. Let's see. All right, so you're over there. Call to John. Getting ready to do that stuff, and you become one with the wall. It's
Nice.
a little lumpy, but you are a chipped paint, orange colored metallic wall that is moving out into the hallway. So yeah, everybody looking in your general direction, you disappear, you move out of the hall. What is your height in shadows, by the way?
It is, I believe, 68.
68. Okay. Yeah, you just meld into the shadows, and you are now behind these creatures. Let's see. I think a mace swing is due from our good cleric, but you go ahead and make your melee attack there, Grumbar, because they are turning and fleeing in terror. That will avail them not at all. You both strike your targets at +4. Grumbar, you're getting a significant damage bonus of +6, so roll it. All right, so that's 7 points of damage. And Felly, you can backstab one of them as they're fleeing.
All right. That is D20 plus 4.
All right, so that is a total of 13, and you are Thief 10, I believe, yes?
Yeah, Thaco is 16 for me right now.
All right, I will let you know if you hit, because I'm looking at the matrix, Jason. All right, so yes, you did hit.
Okay. Using the short sword. Crap.
All right, so that's 2 times 4 is 8.
8.
Any bonuses?
I don't believe so. Let me check the strength bonus. Probability, damage adjustment, none. So nope, just the 8.
All right, so you gouge him, rather. They are moaning and thumping their chest and meeping and so on, as they are just trying to get away. They are desperately trying to get away from you guys. Do you pursue them?
I have no interest in it. No.
How many are there?
There are 7.
Nah.
All right. You saps. Okay. Because they're plant creatures. All right.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
So Felly has disappeared. in the fracas. Maybe they dragged him off. You don't know her. Maybe they dragged her off. The cleric starts looking around in a panic. What do we do? What do we do?
I go up.
Dwindle.
I go up behind the cleric, tap him on the shoulder, and go boo.
Ah!
So take the hood down.
Yeah.
So you're going to try to open that grate again? Up in that ceiling there?
Yeah, let's try that.
Maybe I can give you a boost.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can float up there with you if you need.
Well,
Nay, let us not cast spells here. It's just a grate that needs prying open, yes?
Yes.
I think you said the ceiling was 9 feet, so
Yeah.
the dwarf is 4 foot something, should be able to lift Felly up high enough that he can.
Well, the halfling's 3 foot tall, you're 4 feet tall. That's still 2 feet over your heads.
Halfling.
What?
Yeah, isn't Felly a halfling?
Human.
Or human? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
No, you can
So then
you
you're
can drag a table over and stand on it. I'm sorry. I was under the impression. Okay. All right. No need to check to see if you fall. Just go ahead and roll and open doors.
It's like, you made the character, dude.
Well, look, it's been a busy day. And no, Gary made the character. Blame him.
Oh my god. This
Won't
grate
budge.
is not going to budge.
The cleric stands up on the table.
2.
All right, you've got it. You get your weapon. You pry it open, and inside there is one of the strange pauldrons, and also, let me find it. I think it's for some damn reason, Windows is playing up, or StreamYard is playing up and not showing things from the snipping tool, which makes no damn bit of sense. All right, 58. I'm going to have to make myself a little chapbook of illustrations because it will show from applications. All right, so there's a strange pauldron. You have already seen that. And then there's this, it's bigger than a hen's egg. Let's just zoom in on this. It looks like this. And there's 2 of them. And so you're not quite sure what that's about. So you have a pauldron and you have 2 of those items.
Can either of you read the symbols on these things? I mean, you're a little bit more learned than I.
The symbols mean nothing to you.
I mean, I look at them, but
Yep, you look at, yes, those are symbols.
they are definitely symbols. Odds are each of them means something different. And
Yes.
the button probably will trigger whatever outcome it is. So I would recommend pointing it towards an open section of wall like I did the last arm thing.
Why am I getting like the science show vibes from like dinosaurs? We're going to need another Timmy. Do I turn a switch? Do I press a button?
You have no idea, and
I have no idea.
There's only one way to find out, the fun way.
I point it away from the party. Press.
All right. So roll a d10.
Yeah, maybe we should have put up a shield or something.
Maybe you should have.
9.
A 9. Okay. It beeps furiously and then stops beeping altogether. Little winking lights on it. They don't do anything anymore. It
Doesn't
just
do anything, and I just like toss it in the corner.
all right. You have another one identical to it if you'd like
Yeah.
to.
It's not
Try
doing
that.
anything. It's just making noise.
I'm reminded
Well,
of the satchel charge in the beginning of Starship Troopers, the book. Johnny Rico throws it into a room full of aliens they're fighting, and he hears like a beep and a squawk before he hits the jump jets on his power armor and flies away. And he's musing on what he threw at them because he kind of did it in a panic, and he said, I couldn't have picked the more perfect thing because it plays a recording when you throw it in and says, I'm a 10-second grenade, 10-second grenade, I'm a 9-second grenade, I'm an 8-second grenade. But no, it does not start speaking. But you have another one. Do you wish to goof around with it?
Nah, we'll save that for later. But it
All
doesn't
right.
look like it's doing anything. Just
All right,
making noise.
and you have the pauldron. Would you like to try the pauldron?
Okay, now how did you put this in? You put your arm in through here.
yeah,
and-
I kind of show him what I did
Okay.
with
All right.
putting the arm through.
All right,
Roll.
but the color
roll-
things you don't touch because that shorted it out, right? That screwed it up. That met.
All right.
Yep.
Roll a d10, and up to a point, I will give you Gonzalo. Pauldron is basically a shoulder pad, like in Warhammer 40k. The things that they have their chapter logos on the Space Marines. That's a pauldron. But yeah, it's shoulder armor. So go ahead and roll a d10, and I will give significant. All right, so 5. That's no problem. You put your arm through, it tightens down gently. There's a handle that extends where your left hand, you can reach up and take that to not apply too much pressure. Roll a d10 again.
2.
A 2. Okay, yeah. You've got the handle, and you can flex it, and it moves.
I'm watching him closely.
It moves the little black mirror up device up and down, and we are now to where you got with Pelter's experimentation. So roll a d10 with no bonuses.
I'm going to watch what he's doing to see if that'll help next time I want to try it.
5.
Is that a 5? Okay, so okay, you are keeping it pointed away from you. You kind of feel like on that side of your face, just very slightly more than the rest of the room, a faint warm pulse, and part of the wall just kind of softens and runs like candle wax. You can go ahead and roll it again if you'd like, or you can start back at the beginning, take it off, put it on, and go through the whole rigmarole. It's up to you.
Does it go through the wall?
No, it just kind of like just a section of wall runs like candle wax.
Okay. Let's try one more thing. 1.
A 1. Okay. Okay.
Fred, it's times like this that you need Crom.
the mirror reorients itself. From this point forward, again, you know what to do. So your next D10 roll will have a significant bonus on it. So if you want to roll a D10.
Okay.
And I'm watching the whole time.
4.
A 4. Okay, yeah, no problem. You've got it back. You're holding the handle. Moving the handle up and down makes the mirror mounted on top of the pauldron move up and down. Go ahead and give me one more roll if you wish to continue.
This thing could be candy.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
3.
Okay. It occurs to you that when you've been seeing the bubbling and blistering on the wall, that may be adjusted by the tiles on it. So you realize that you can adjust the intensity of whatever comes out of that mirror and the aim slightly by twisting it up and down. And moreover, there is a gold piece coin, well, a standard coin, sized slot in the side of this thing that must retain some kind of magic power. So you now understand how to use this. And this is, let me see if I can find a good image of what it looks like when you're wearing this thing. It's a little unusual, but you know that you have a very very dangerous weapon. So the buttons, I will bring up the image real quick here. Let me edit the stage, please. There you go. That's what you look like when you're wearing the pauldron.
Huh.
So deadliest bagpipes in the galaxy.
Was it just me, or did that dude look like Leonard Nimoy?
He does, and that's probably no mistake. All right, so the 3 buttons, they are black, white, and red. The black button is some kind of for lack of a better term, it casts a ray of disintegration. It will vaporize anything short of the metal this ship is made out of, affects up to 6 cubic feet of a material. When an individual creature is the target, a save is applicable. Shields are automatically destroyed. Armor and protection devices must also be saved for. If a save is successful, the individual takes 5 to 30 hit points, and saving throws for armor and or protection devices is at -5 against the next hit from this thing. Target creatures are stunned for 1 to 4 rounds, even if they save. The white button is a heat beam. It is effective out to the medium range of this. A wave of heat sweeps out in a 4-foot-long beam, and all in its path must save. Metallic armor reduces the saving throw by -7, shields by -2, but magical bonuses are added, i.e. magic plate +3 and shield +3 would reduce the chance of saving by 9, but magical bonuses +6. In this example, adjust that only to -3. Creatures failing to make the save are melted. Those saving take 5 to 20 hit points of damage and lose 1 to 6 points of strength for 1 to 6 turns due to heat exhaustion. And finally, the red button is the flamethrower setting. Effective to short range. A horizontal plane cuts a triangular area out to 5 feet or 5 inches, the weapon's short range, with a 2-inch base. Inflammable materials in this plane start burning, and creatures take either 4 to 24 hits or 2 to 12 hits if they successfully save. This setting does not lower armor values as it does not harm armor. So that is what you have got. And as far as you can tell, it's got 1 shot left.
Okay, we're going to put this away in the bag of holding because 1, it's only got 1 shot left, and 2, it looks pretty bulky for me to run around and thieve with.
Yes.
Okay.
So my theory, like my headcanon on the blaster pack, it's called a rifle, but my headcanon on the blaster pack is it is an ad hoc weapon created when order was breaking down in the ship and the aliens were getting loose and that sort of thing. They were like, some of these things we just can't stop with our other weapons. have engineering try and come up with something, and that's what they came up with.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you have one now. Congratulations, your first tech item from S3 Expedition to the Barrier Peaks.
Yay!
And can Felly teach me how it works then, since he figured it out?
I believe so. I think there are rules for showing people how to use things, but I will have to dig more into the module. I may be getting
Okay.
it crossed with Gamma World, which uses very similar learning rules. So,
Okay.
Well, we both got pretty good intelligence. I have a 14. And I know you're higher because you're a magic user, so I think we should be able to do it.
all righty.
Yeah, my intelligence is a 16.
So that is where we will call it for this week. You guys have found a tech item. You found a few tech items and damaged 2 of them to the point of not working. So Gonzalez says you guys really should be arguing. Don't worry, I'll set them against each other. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you to my players for being here. And Dan, don't worry if you're watching this. I did not have your cleric sample anything out of the food vendomat this week. I really appreciate it, guys. I will see you all next week. I will see everyone next week. And a quick reminder as they head back into the green room, the auction is currently ongoing for the OD&D Repro set on the Discord. So if you guys want to get in on that auction, let me know about that, and I will post up the link, as it were, to our delightful Discord, and you can come in and you can throw a bid on it. Let's see. Anyone? Bueller? You know what? I'll just invite you all anyway. Let's see, invite to server, and we'll copy that, and we'll do this, and we'll do that. So you guys can hop on, and I will see everyone next week. But until then, you better hope, you better pray that you don't run into an owl bear wearing power armor. Peace. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next week.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.